New videos every day.
Okay, this is Athena Jezik, and we're going to show a basic face massage for beginners. Of course, even if you've been doing it a while, you can always pick up on beginning work and integrate some new ideas into your work. So, I'm using a lotion on the face. I don't like lotion for the body because it soaks in too quickly, but for the face it's a little bit different because it's just a more delicate area to be working. So I just use a little bit of lotion and put it in various places and then spread it out. This is just spreading it. Now with the face, it's a good idea to work upward, even though technically you work towards the heart. You want to have the work pulling up. We have gravity that we are dealing with. I need a little bit more lotion. We have gravity that we're dealing with, so everything tends to pull downward because of gravity. So it's good to bring the face upward in more of a smiley kind of direction. Okay, so to start here, I'll just start at the forehead. There's various ways you can do this, but starting at the forehead is a good one. And just taking your thumbs or your fingers and just working up and down across the forehead, separating your fingers a little at each time you come back down to the eyebrow, and just cover the entire forehead. The pressure that is going up toward the hairline is a little more. I'm more or less just riding down and letting the pressure be pulling the skin upward and just riding it back down. And then across the forehead, just by taking the thumb. It looks like a big fancy thing to do, but you're just really taking your thumb. Your thumb is really the only thing that's touching the body here, touching the head. Okay, then you can go around the eyebrows, starting at the inside of the little crease where the nose comes into the forehead, and just brush the eyebrows along this direction and lighten up. You know, there is some bones, sphenoid bone, the wing is there. You don't want to push hard on the face at all, but you want to get yourself interfaced enough to be able to be doing something other than just kind of floating across it. And then underneath the eyes, you're right along the orbit, which is the eye socket, and you just want to brush upward here. Okay. Under the cheek, same thing, just kind of follow it down and bring it up. Under the nose, down, and up, back. See where I'm coming back up? It's like a natural way to follow it. You're going right under the cheek there, and it kind of naturally curves, and then there you are, right into the ear. And then below the lip, same kind of thing, and right along the ridge of the bone along the jaw, and okay, you can take your hands and your thumb and your finger and very gently kind of roll the ear in the fingertips. But you want to be very gentle with it. Sometimes you'll be able to feel different things in the ear. It's very soft, it's cartilage, it's soft, it's very pliable. Very important piece of anatomy to pick up sound waves. And you can come back down. You can also kind of pull the ears, stretch the ears a little, maybe make little easy circles just to give them some stretch. And you can also, this is your fingers are catching underneath here, just pulling them outward a little bit, and then you can fold them up, that, and down. But you want to be very, it's not like you're creasing the ears, but you're pulling them outward. You can, kind of feels like you're trying to make them fly, but they have really little wings. And this is just a little thing. I'm just getting into the lymph work, and I apologize for that. Okay, back up to the nose. Brushing through the cheeks a little bit more. Then you can also do little pinching motions along the cheek. Little tiny, little pinching. Little pinching. Okay, so that's another thing that can be done. And then oftentimes if people are biting their jaw and holding a lot of tension in their jaw, you'll find that's going to be toward the back of the jaw, and there's oftentimes a real big muscle that comes down right into this area. You can get your fingers in that area and slowly let it open up and do some circular motions there. Also go underneath where it's attaching down underneath the jaw and run your finger along to give it a little bit of stretch, and it might also release somewhat as you're working that area. You can look at the face, a picture of the face anatomy with the muscles of the face. You'll see there's a lot of them. And then you can kind of fluff the face, or you're kind of, I don't know exactly, sometimes it's harder to explain it than it is to actually have my hands on someone's hands, but you just kind of get your hands there and kind of lift everything up like you're opening something. It's kind of this kind of motion, like you're letting a flower open. Or you just up, and you can do that along the fleshy part there of the cheek. You can do that under the chin, getting your fingers along the jawbone. And you can stretch back. Again, it's a thing that you just have a few things that you know what to do, and have your hands work a certain way, and you can put them in most any order. Sometimes it's good to think about what you think would feel good. And if you think that you would like that done, then that's how you can do it to your friend or your family member, is just give yourself some ideas of what it would be that you would want to feel if you were getting a face massage, and how you'd want to feel it. And you can even, do a little bit on yourself to see how it feels, pressure-wise and everything. Or just ask them. And then you can also just run down here, and we're just going to run down the nose, just the nose, and that up. Okay. Now you can, if you're very, very, very gentle, you can just take your hands, kind of cup them over the eyes. And I'm feeling just the eyelashes. And you can slowly kind of spread over the eyes. Just catch the eyelash. Don't get onto the lid. And a little more, just, if you're working around the eyes, it's good to make it feel complete, like you've gotten the under part, the over part. And if you're going to repeat anything, just be thorough. Take your time. There's no rush for this. It's better to take your time. The slower you go, the more you're going to learn about how muscles behave. And I'm just doing a little bit of general movement and rotation of a lot of the skin on the face. Yet this is not any kind of range of motion work. It's just letting the face feel a little bit more movement. And you are going to find that faces soften, the muscles get softer. And then a grand sweep up. Nice way to end it. Okay, so I hope this helps you to get some ideas for what you can do with your friends or family and be able to apply some nice, touching work for them that they would very much enjoy. Thank you. This is Athena Jezik.